over here. I hope everybody had a great Juneteenth celebration. As we move into the close of the week, for me it's Friday, but for most of y'all it's Thursday evening. Hope y'all have had a great day. If not, I guarantee this information will add value to your life. Like I said earlier, my name is Jason Thomas, and the information we're going to be talking about tonight literally changed my life. Just to give a little bit about me, I see Natafia on before I introduce our speaker, because we have two more guests that are coming in. I started with this company not really knowing a lot about finances or what I needed to do. And ever since I joined this company, things have completely changed. I know what to do with my money, and now I know how to actually grow it and position ourselves to where I can leave a legacy for my children. And everything that you need to know, I'm telling you, everything you need to know will be covered tonight by an amazing young man I've come to know in this company who's done outstanding things, not only for his own household and family, but for many thousands of families across the nation. Like, he's a do-it-first leader. He's one of the top income earners in the entire company. But more importantly, he's helped others add an additional cash flow streams to their income every single month. Him and his family have positioned themselves so much so to where not only is he in a position to help other families, but he's also leaving a legacy and living a legacy for his own. He has a ton of fun sharing this information. I call him the guru because he knows everything there is to know about this company and about what you can do with your finances with this company, because he's taking advantage of every single service that we have. Hey, look, if you like details, if you like to take notes, we like to say note takers or money makers. I would say grab a pen and a pad so you can ask some questions throughout this conversation, because the knowledge that he's about to drop will literally explode your mind. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you my business partner, my mentor, my friend, Mr. Charles the Waymaker Ivory. Mr. Ivory, the floor is
Hey,
yours, sir.
thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason. Hey, but before I start, man, I want to give it back up to you. I really appreciate your support and everything that you're doing um, overseas and protecting this country. Hey, like you said, man, I'm excited to be here today because the information that we're about to share is truly life changing, and it has changed my life in a tremendous way. So much that I was able to fire my boss, retire my wife. She fired her boss. We done got us a trust fund baby. We done zeroed out our taxes to 0 to 5% there is. We have also done every aspect of what the company has to offer, except for the health share program, because I am a retired veteran, my wife and I, and we have VA healthcare and TRICARE. But other than that, everything else we have experience. So we do have some knowledge in it. So at the end of the presentation, feel free to ask any questions. We do not want you to leave this presentation with anything on your mind. We want to make sure that you have enough information to where you can make a good, sound decision on how to elevate your life. Okay, so without any further ado, I also want to give it up to Mr. Clarence also for even hosting this information and being willing to share with the guests. Okay, we need to share this information, because just like Jason says, this is information that's not taught in school. See, wealth is passed down from generations to generations. It is not taught. But we partner with a company that is sharing the secret, so it's no longer a secret. So I'm going to get into it. Again, my name is Charles Ivory. I am a regional director with this company called MWR Financial. I'm also a proud member of the Extra Digit Movement. This is an organization made up of different kinds of people. We got single moms, single dads, got college students, people in the military, nurses, doctors, you name it, they're all in this organization, and our number one goal is to add an extra digit to your income. So I want you to think about that for a minute. If you're earning two figures a week, what about three? If you're earning three figures a month, what about four? If you're earning 4 or 5 figures a year, what about six, right? So wouldn't it be nice to add an extra digit to your income? Well, that's possible with us today, and we're going to show you how simple it is to add that extra digit to your income. And I like the word simple because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make everything simple. See, this is the transition of wealth, and there's a shift that is happening all across America, and the main problem is people just don't know what to do with their money. So we like to use this term simple, where we're going to show you how to shop smart, increase your finances, multiply your finances, and protect it. And the LE in simple stands for leverage everything. See, we have to leverage. The economy is leveraging us, and we need to be able to leverage the economy just like they're leveraging us. So let's get into it. We also going to show you a new product and show you the power of micro transactions. Okay, now what are micro transactions? Well, it's getting a little bit of money, but a lot of it at the same time. Okay, these micro transactions can make you another 5 or 6 figure income over time. And this is something that we've added to our membership. So not only will you get our amazing comp plan, but you'll also have another stream of income where you can make money off of things that you're doing every day. Not only you, but your family and friends, that everybody that you share this concept with, you can earn off of them as well. And at the same time, support your favorite charity. It's all about giving back, right? Okay. And this thing is called GivBux. Okay. Give, which is the key word. And what we do every time you shop, I want you to imagine every time you shop, you get paid a little bit something back. Okay. Now, if you in the mindset of a merchant, have you ever been to a place, maybe a small gas station or something, and they tell you that you can't use your card if it's below $5? And the reason why is because every time you swipe your card, that organization has to pay a merchant fee to the bank, right? So what if we could put you in a position that every time you buy something, instead of the bank getting a small charge off of your card, that you get that charge back? And again, not only just you, but your family and friends that you share this same concept with. Over time, that can be a large amount of money. And again, this is what we call micro transactions. But this is not the main story here. This is just another added benefit. And I will explain this concept a little bit later on. But I want you to kind of look at this screen here and look at some of the stores that you can shop at and get paid for shopping, get paid for doing something that you're going to do anyway. We got this large giant right here called Amazon, and there's a bunch of stores here that I frequent all the time: Lowe's, Home Depot, IHOP, Olive Garden. Uh, what's that? Uh, Red Robin's, PetSmart, all these different places. Joe's Crab Shack is one of my favorite seafood restaurants that I like to go to. So again, you can shop, and these merchants, instead of giving their fees to the bank, they're paying you to shop with them. Okay. So again, here's why we're here, because MWR Financial, MWR stands for Make Wealth Real. right? Make wealth real. And this is the perfect business to get into, guys, because where else can you go and get paid daily for somebody else doing the work? And yes, we have a team of experts that's going to do all the work for you when it comes to your finances, reducing your taxes, lowering your bills, eliminating your debt, restoring your credit. Just to start off, we like to call this the 72-hour money challenge, because as soon as you partner with us, we go to work for you right away. Okay, this is a invitation only membership, and the membership fee is $149.97 to get started, and then it's $149.97 per month. And our goal is to show you how to make your membership fee self-funded. Now, there's also a business opportunity to where you can have this company and leverage it as a business. See, it's all about leverage. Remember the LE and simple, leverage everything. And you can also leverage this membership to also make money. Now, it's a small startup cost of $200. But where else can you get a business for $200, right? And then have an overhead of $149.97. Not only will you get the 72-hour money challenge where we're going to reduce your taxes, lower your bills, eliminate your debt, and restore your credit. Once we get your cash flow flowing into you, we're going to show you how to multiply that, right? With diversified cash flow accounts, private reserve, land banking, precious metals. These are investments that has zero risk of loss. And then to wrap a bow around it, we want you to protect it with a trust. Okay, protect it with a trust. This way you own nothing, but you control everything. That means if you don't own it, can't nobody take it away from you. See, when we start accumulating assets, there's always something that comes up that want to try to rob us of our wealth. And see, when you wrap everything up in a trust, it's protected. You're bulletproof. Can't no court take it from you. Can't nobody sue you from it, because it's not yours, right? Nelson Rockefeller, one of the wealthiest men out there, he says the key to wealth is to own nothing but control everything. And this is what we're going to show you how to do. And this is what this membership does. It puts you in position of leverage and put you also in a position of wealth. So I'm gonna say this one more time because I want you to get the value of what it is that we're talking about. We're talking about a membership that's going to cover every aspects of your family wealth. And then we also offering you a business opportunity for just $200 on top of the membership. And if you decide to take the business opportunity, it's a total of $349, but that's only one time because of the $200 startup cost. But after that, it's $149 a month. And that's the best value. And the reason why is because you can leverage it with the tax laws, because now your overhead is a tax deduction. Okay. We'll get more into that at the end when we start to answer questions. Okay, so what does the membership do for us? Okay, what do you get for $149? Well, I can tell you collectively as an organization, we got real people using these real experts, getting some amazing real results. When it just comes to reducing your taxes as a whole, we have reduced $144 million a year. That's a lot of money, people, in taxes, putting more money back into your pocket. See, this is what we call creating some more cash flow. When it comes to eliminating debt, and I just like the sound of that by itself. Eliminate means get rid of. We're not lowering it. We totally getting rid of your debt. We have eliminated $2.3 billion, ladies and gentlemen, billion with a B, and we have shaved off 52,000 years of debt in just a short amount of time. And then when it comes to lowering your bills, on average, we lower about 98 million a year in bill reduction. Now, I want you to think about this. This is where we create our cash flow. So if we reduce your taxes, that's more money coming back into your household, which is your largest expense. If we eliminate your debt, I want you to think about how much cash flow would you have if your debt was zero, eliminate it, right? And then the money that you're spending on your cell phone, your cable, your internet, if these bills are lowered, but you don't lose any of your service, that's more money coming back into your household. So it's all about creating cash flow, some amazing results. And we like to put credit in there because we understand that cash is king, but credit rules the kingdom. We want to increase your credit scores because there's a lot of strategies when your credit scores go up, your insurance and your premium payments, they begin to come down. And I will share my testimony later on how I used these services to get to where I'm at today. And on average, our credit increase is about 126 points. That's on average. So, ladies and gentlemen, we like to call this the three down and one up. Taxes down, debt down, bills down, but your credit is up. Not only will we restore your credit, when it comes to our debt elimination team, we're gonna show you, hey, when exactly will you become a millionaire? I always say if you aim at nothing, you hit it dead on the head every time. But if we can show you when you're going to become a millionaire, we can show you how much interest you're going to be saved. What normally happens is it just throws fuel on the fire, and you would definitely reach those goals before the projected date is. Okay. Now here's some of the things that happens when you partner with us. Marcella, she built her dream home, right? Nita Patton moved out of her home and built her, not built, but she moved out of her old home and got a bigger home. Don and Ruthie Rodriguez, they have done some amazing things with this membership. They're purchasing vacation homes in Cabo St. Lucas. They have eliminated $85,000 in debt, reduced their taxes almost by $1,000 per month, raised their credit scores over 800. They done bought land. They took the next level strategies. They lowered their bills 100 plus per month, and they done purchased 10 acres of land in Puerto Rico. I mean, this couple has done some amazing things in a short period of time. And I do believe that Don and Ruthie Rodriguez have been with us about 4.5 years. So they have accomplished a lot in such a short amount of time. Now, I want you to think about dreaming again, because this is something, and I'm gonna look you in the eye on this one. This is something that affects me because people stop dreaming. When you were a kid, you had all these big goals. If you ask a kid right now, what do they want to be when they grow up? They want to be doctors and lawyers and astronauts and all these kind of things. You ask them where they want to live. They want to live in the mansions. They want to drive the Phantoms, and the Lamborghinis. But what happened to us, guys? Once we graduate high school, and then life starts to lifing, right? Then your dreams start to fade away because of your income. And see, um, people who are successful elevate their incomes to match their dreams. But what happened to most of us is our dreams comes down to our income. So now we have a chance to put you in a position for you to dream again. So I want you to think about that. There's nothing wrong with having the finer things in life and be able to have the money to afford it, so we can travel, and take vacation and buy the dream cars and invest and send our kids to the private schools and et cetera and et cetera. I want you to start dreaming again. So we're going to show you how to increase your cash flow. Everything that I said up until this point was about our membership creating cash flow for you. So we're going to create we're going to increase, and then I'm going to show you how to multiply it, and then we're going to protect it, right? We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it simple, right? So when we increase it, here's where the business opportunity comes into play, and you can take part of our revenue sharing compensation plan. So every time you share this information with others, as a business partner, our company will pay you handsomely to do that, right? So every customer or every business partner is worth $50 in commission, right? And so when it comes to making residual income, that's something that's coming every day on a monthly basis. Every time you turn around, you're getting paid. I want you to think about that. We have what we call daily guaranteed pay. Now, if you look at this column right here under daily, you can earn anywhere up to $5 all the way up to $15,000 per day, guys. That's $150 a month, which covers our membership all the way to $450,000, $1,800 a month, all the way to $5.4 million. Now, the sky is the limit, guys. You just look at this column right here, and then you pick where you need to be. I want you to think about retiring. Um, society has put an age on retiring, but there is no age limit to retiring. You retire when you meet your two objectives in life. And if you don't know what those two objectives are, we need to make enough money to support our current lifestyle. That's objective number one. And most of us do that with labor. Labor income supports that. That's why everybody has to go out and get a job so they can keep a roof over their head, clothes on their back, shoes on their feet, gas in their car, take care of the kids. But that second objective is where we fall short at. And that's putting enough of that labor income to the side for your future lifestyle, because at some point, by choice or by force, you're going to be unable to work. Whether you get too old, you get sick, or your job say no longer they need your service, or you just get tired of waking up every day punching the clock. See, that's what happened to me. And you're going to just decide not to work. I want you to think about this. How are you going to support your future lifestyle if there's no labor income coming in? And this is where most Americans fall short by not thinking of the future. So we're going to show you how to put yourself in position to where you can retire early, because all you got to do is be able to meet your two objectives. That's supporting your current lifestyle and being able to support your future lifestyle. So I want you to look at this compensation plan again, and I want you to pick, where do you fall at? What do you need to be to support your current lifestyle, right? Some of you said, hey, I want to earn six figures a year. Okay, well, how about becoming one of our regional directors? Okay, earning $400 a day, $1,200 a month, 146,000 a year. Some of you saying, "Hey, I want to get to the seven figures." Well, okay. Well, how about coming, one of our vice presidential directors, where you're earning 3,000 a day, 90,000 a month, and $1,095,000 a year. I mean, come on, you can fit somewhere in this pay scale. Do you know what happens to your life when you're making $1,500 a day? I mean, everything, the clothes you wear, the car you drive, the home you live in, where you send your kids to school, everything will change. When you put yourself in a position. So now let's get back to dreaming again. Let's make our income match our dreams. And this is the perfect vehicle for you to use to allow that to happen. Now, I'm going to go through the rest of this real quickly, because that's just the start with our daily guarantee. But we also have other bonuses that comes with it. But those of you that need some fast money real quick, we got what we call our 30, 60, 90-day momentum bonus. So see, when you come in and you partner with 3 people within your first 30 days, the company is going to throw an extra $150 at you. So now the price of your membership has already been covered. You didn't already recoup your investment back. And then it's all about duplication. So if we can show you how to earn 3 in 30 days, we can certainly help those 3 do the exact same thing. And if we do that within 60 days, the company going to give you a $450 momentum bonus on top of that. And then we duplicate that one more time. You got 900 for a total of $1,500 in your first 90 days. That's a good kickstart, but it gets better because as your team grows and you become a 2-star executive director, it opens you up to get paid every time your team grows by 6. You getting $300 a week just for team growth. Now, because it's a team, you're not doing it by yourself, right? What is a team? Together, everybody achieve more, right? So anytime your team grows by 6, you're getting $300 per week. But it gets even better because at 3-star executive director, it opens up our Affinity Leadership bonus, and that can go from anywhere from $30 to $150 per day per person. All right. So just thinking about getting paid in your sleep for people joining your organization that you have no idea of who there is. So that's what this revenue sharing plan can do for you, right? So now we increasing our income. And this is just a snapshot of a day's pay for one of our leaders, Brian M. Bean, who is the highest income earner in the company. Now, this is a old slide because where you see this daily guarantee, right, is at $1,000 per day, but he's actually advanced to $1,500 a day. $1,500 a day. But what I want to show you is all those bonuses. Mary, Elijah, Ronald, Amy, Crystal, people that he never even knew, but he was getting 30, 30, 30, 50, $100 as they were coming in. Now, I can tell you this was all before 5 o'clock. Why? Because we get paid every day at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now, after they done paid him his $1,000 daily guarantee, look what happened. People are steady joining. We got Wanda to Temple. We got everybody coming in and he's making an additional 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, $70 coming in. So, I mean, this is the life that you can look forward to in just one day of pay, right? So his daily guarantee is 1,000, but if you add the rest of this, he probably made $1,500, $1,600 that day. Okay. So let's dream, guys. As an executive director, this is where we start off at. As an executive director, you can earn anywhere between 150 to 4,500 per month. Now you can go ahead on and pay your mortgage. You can get that new car, or you can pay off your car notes. You can start investing and get some bills paid. As our regional director, you're earning 6,000 to 30,000 per month. So now, hey, let's get the luxury car. Let's build a dream home, take more vacation, pay off those student loans, get them kids into the private schools. And then when you get to our presidential status, now, life is really changing. We're going after the supercar and the yachts and living in the mansions and flying in the private jets. See, this can be your life. So let's start dreaming again, guys, because we can make this happen with Make Wealth Real. Okay. Now, let's start talking about these microtransactions because that's just one set of money, right? MWR has put us in position to make a different stream of income with microtransactions, right? And I want you guys to think about this. This is something new that's coming out, but I want you to think about all the opportunities that you missed over the years when Amazon got started. If you could have partnered with them when they first started, or Walmart, or Apple, or Google, or Yahoo, any of these big time organizations, that's out there now billion-dollar industries. We all had the opportunity to partner with them when they were small, but because they were new, we didn't know anything about them. We missed it. I never forget back in 2000, my son from Germany introduced me to the Bitcoin for the first time. It was about 30 cents for a coin. I knew nothing about it. It was new. I didn't believe in it and I didn't invest. Wow, one of the biggest mistakes I ever made, because I could have took $100, invested in something like Bitcoin, and today, could you imagine what my life would be with just $100 investment way back when it first started? See, this is where we're at right now. We're at the beginning of something huge, something big. We got another chance to get on the boat, guys, and I want you to understand what GivBux is all about. Okay. So we already talked about you being able to make money from shopping at some of the major stores, and we're steady adding to this list as we speak. But not only that, you have the ability to give back to your favorite charity. And we also have what we call activity points, which turns into dollar every time you use the app. Now, what type of app we're talking about? We're talking about a super app. This is not just any app. We're talking about a super app where you got your social media, you can call people, you can bank on this app, you can chat, you can shop, you get food deliveries, payment, you can order your rides. It's a super app. So there's one app that does multiple things. There's other countries doing it. We're not the first. We're kind of behind the power curve, because if you go overseas, people been using this stuff. But the thing that separates them from us is that we have the power to give back to charity. That's something that nobody else is doing. And then you can take this concept globally, okay? Globally. So this is what separates us from the rest of the country. Well, not the country, the rest of the world, because these are all foreign apps that's going out from other countries. So our opportunity is putting you in a position to change the way you shop, communicate, bank, pay, and give, guys. And I know everybody does all of the stuff that's on this screen, you know. So instead of going to the stores or going online, buy from yourself, buy from your app, pay yourself back. Instead of using WhatsApp, use GivBux to communicate, because when you communicate through GivBux, it's giving back to you as you're doing what you're going to do anyway. Bank, pay your bills, send money instead of going through Cash App. Hey, go through GivBucks and get paid back. And then at the same time, again, you're giving to your charity. So I want you to understand this now. This is new, and a lot of people may not understand the concept of it, but I'm just going to share some of my results with GivBucks with rewards, and I'm going to explain some things to you. I don't know if you guys can see that, but at the top, total rewards, I have about $11.80 in rewards, and that may not sound like a lot for others, but I want you to do this for me. I want you to go to your bank. Go to your bank account, and I want you to look at the interest that you received last month. Then I want you to look at the interest that you received last year, the full year. How much do you earn in interest for the full year? It's shocking. I'll tell you my story. Last month, I look back, I earned 2 cents, guys, two whole cent last month. I've been using this app for about 2 weeks and I've earned $11. Okay. For the year, out of all of my bank accounts, and I have several different bank accounts, and when I tally all the interest that I've earned for the full year of 2023, it was less than $20. Shocking. Shocking. All right. You don't have to believe me. Go look at your own bank statement and just see how much interest you made from the bank. And I'm telling you here within 2 weeks, that $11 look a lot better, right? Spending my money through the app. But even better than that, because I use the app to send money, I use the app to talk and video chat, I use the app to give to my favorite charity. I have over 3,000 activity points. Activity points turns into GivBux dollars. So even the app itself gives you multiple ways to get paid. All right. Now, I want you to imagine this. We don't like to do um, math in public, but just bear with me for a minute. I showed you this amazing compensation plan with MWR. Hey, that's the cream of the crop. There is nobody doing anything like what MWR is doing. But I want to kind of share with you with this GivBux because this is something that you got to start early. And I want you to think next year. I want you to think 2 years down the road as you use this app and you share it with your family and your friends, and then they share it with their family and their friends, and they share it with their family and their friends, right? I want you to imagine having 1,500 users on this app. 1,500 users on this app. And out of those 1,500 users, you earn only 10 cents per user per day. That's not a lot of money. It's all about microtransactions, right? 10 cents. Do you know if you multiply that by the 1,500 users, that's $150 a day. That's $4,500 per month. That's $54,000 per year, guys. That's a full-time job for somebody. That's some good money for some microtransactions, for some microtransaction. And I don't know if you guys can see this. I know you don't understand it, but I got $1.08 from somebody, $5.82 for somebody else shopping, so you cannot beat this. And this is part of your membership. So you see, this comes with the MWR financial membership. So what other company that's going to pay you two different ways, right? I mean, the main revenue sharing plan already pays you in daily pay, leadership bonus, uh, uh, momentum bonus, team built bonus, commissions, and then they had the nerve enough to give you an app that you're going to do and use every day anyway and get paid off of doing what you normally do. I mean, come on. Somebody put some emojis in the comments, man, if you like that. I mean, it just don't get no better. So this is an amazing opportunity, and I hope you guys can see the value. And so let's move on. Let's just move on, and the focus on this is given to your favorite charity. And all you have to do is be able to give 1% to reap the rewards for GivBux from your favorite charity. And if your charity is not a part of GivBux, don't worry. There's an application that you can fill out to add your charity to GivBux. As a matter of fact, I added myself as a charity. Because of the membership and the trust, I became a 501c3 organization. So I put myself in there, as well as my church. Okay, so use the app. We'll talk more about that. Now, again, getting back to the simple part of this business here. When we go to your next level strategy, I told you we got zero risk investments going on. And this is my good friend Clovell Oliphant, because we have precious metals, something that's tangible, something that you can hold in your hand, you know. But the membership has done some amazing things for him. He's eliminated $69,000 of debt, reduces taxes by 400. Now that when we talk about reducing your taxes, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about adding that money back into your paycheck. Remember, extra digit, right? His credit scores went up 147 points. So now he's in the high or the mid 800. I mean, banks look at him differently now. You know, he's a two-star executive director. He's earning $600 per month residually, but man, he's setting his family up for generational wealth by buying precious metals. This is the real money. It doesn't lose value like the dollar is, you know. Gerald Parker, man, these are our ring earners that I'm about to introduce to you now. Gerald Parker, I love his story. You know, he started late in life. You know, he was 53 years old. You know, he was in a position where he was paid on Friday, broke by Monday, you know, but because he joined MWR Financial, he was able to walk away from a $65,000 a year job. And the home that you see on this slide is his second home that's down there in Florida. See, he lives in North Carolina. So in the wintertime, he comes down to sunny Florida and stay and then go back in the winter months the summer months up to North Carolina. You know, Trevor and Shirley Thompson, you know, they got their dream home. They're a two-star regional director earning 9,000 a month. You know, 9,000 a month pays for a mortgage on the home, right? Don't you think? Christy Howard, another two-star regional director. This is actually the first female $1 million residual ring club earner in the company. And just look at her stats. You know, the first 30 days she was making 2,500 a month. Within 6 months she was earning $8,250 per month. Hey, it's time to fire your boss at that point, right? 1 year later, over 14,500 a month, and now she's paying for her mother's bills, you know, paying her mother's bills for her. What a blessing, right? Shayna Rollins, another success story. This is the second female $1 million residual ring club earner in the company. 12,000 a month residually. Purchased her first home in the Martha Stewart subdivision. You know, at first it was just a dream of getting in there, and now it's become a reality. And her vision got so much bigger. She ain't been in the house 3 years and already talking about building another one and turning that into investment property. And then you have myself, ladies and gentlemen. I've done everything that this opportunity has to offer. And this is my dream home that I just built. I moved in this property in September. I was able to purchase the land cash and then build. But the best thing about it, guys, the income that my wife and I earn, it pays the mortgage, it pays the bills, you know, so we don't have to use our retirement income to support this home here. It's supported by MWR, right? You know, and Brian Bean, this is the mentor to millions. This is the guy that I told you that's earning $1,500 daily, minimum 45,000. I say it again, 45,000 a month. What do you do with $45,000 a month? Well, you go purchase you some property in Dubai. He got him a condo in Dubai. He purchased 20 acres of land out there in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, wonderful success story with him. And then what we do now, guys, is we got to protect our asset. And this is where I talked about the trust with Nelson Rockefeller saying, own nothing but control everything, protect your money. So this is what wealthy people do, and this is why these foundations they pop up. You know, you got the Bill and Linda Gates foundation, the Oprah Winfrey, the LeBron James Foundation. You know, everybody has a foundation. That's because that's where you protect your money and you lower your taxes to 0 to 5%. And if you don't know, taxes is your largest expense. And so this is a great way to reduce your taxes and shift your money back into your pocket instead of giving it to the IRS, right? Now, the good thing about partnering with us, guys, is you never have to worry about what's going on. You know, you don't have to worry about being by yourself. You know, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You know, we got Zooms, we got uh conventions, we do game changers, we do monthly state of team address. And so normally what happens is somebody gets the information and they just keep passing it down and just it has this watered down effect. But no, we plug you into everything and everybody gets 100% of the information. So now at this point, it's just time for you to make a decision on whether you want some of the money or you want all of the money. Now, again, the main thing is our membership. This membership is going to help you get yourself on the road to financial success and freedom, right? And we're going to start you off by reducing your taxes, eliminating debt, lowering your bills, and raising your credit scores. And then we're going to elevate you to those next level strategies to where you can invest in land banking, private reserves, precious metals, and then we're going to protect it all with a trust. You get all of this for $149.97, and then at the same time you get that amazing GivBux app to where you can earn another set of money on doing things that you're going to do every single day, and you can pass it out to your family and friends so you can get paid off of what they do every single day. So for $149.97 per month, and it covers two people, right? You and a spouse. So we're roughly talking about $75 a piece, guys. We're talking about $5 a day for you to have all of this. Now, if you want those residual checks and you like the leadership bonus, the momentum bonus, you like that amazing comp plan where you can earn anywhere between $5 all the way up to $15,000 a day. You set your pay scale and you put yourself in the position to fire your boss. Remember, it's 149 with a $200 upgrade that brings you up to 349.97 one time. Now, I want you to look at this. The monthly fee is exactly the same, 149.97, right? But I want you to understand that for that 149.97, on average, it brings you back 2,000 per month, right? And at this time, I'm gonna let some of my business associates share some of the little audio.
Awesome.
Okay, good, good.
Go for it.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Sarah, opportunity to share our testimonies.
Okay, Sarah, look like we have some audio issues going on. So let me pull up Jason, if Jason Thomas is still out there with us all the way from Korea. We'll let
Yes,
him
sir.
go.
Here I am.
Hey, there you go. We're gonna let
Hey,
them.
That's all right here? No,
Hey,
not yet.
hold up, Sarah. You got some audio issues. We're gonna let Jason go ahead on and go first. While you work that out on your end.
hey,
Okay,
good
go,
evening.
Jason.
Good evening, everybody. It seemed like the internet and everything else don't want us to share these awesome testimonies, Mr. Ivory. My computer shut off just as you asked, and Sarah's got audio issues. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just want y'all to know that when Mr. Ivory was talking about the transaction business, when he was talking about his bank, I can relate so much to that story because prior to joining MWR, I looked at my bank account. I looked at my last year's interest earned, not just the interest rate. Some people be like, I got 5% interest. Well, how much money did you earn from the bank that year? And one question literally brought me to this company. And it was, in all the years that you've been banking and putting your money in the bank, how much money has the bank made you? Y'all, Mr. Ivory, when I looked at my account and I looked at my interest for the year last year, $1.14. Now, for those that don't know, I'm active duty military for over 21 years. I put my whole check in the bank, y'all. Direct deposit. I put my whole check in the bank, and all I was able to get from this bank was $1.14. And Mr. Ivory and the company just showed us that he's already made $11 and something change within 3 weeks. It may not seem much, but when you think about it, I put my whole check in the bank, and all they paid me was $1.14. Hey, that was enough for me to join this company. And within the first 30 days when I started, even before they had the app, the company put $200 per month back into my check. Now, Mr. Ivory, just looking off of 1 month, $200 versus $1.14. Which one you think I chose? Hey, I've been choosing MWR every single month. And because I shared this with more people, they actually started paying me $20 a day, $600 a month. Again, people be like, man, what's $600? What's $20? But think about it. I just told you the bank only paid me $1.14, and I done put over thousands of dollars in it every single year. And guess what? It just gets gooder and gooder because with this app added to all these services that we just talked about, now every single purchase that I make, I can start earning money back. Micro transactions. When you partner that up with the services, now I have income coming in from multiple streams, not just the military paycheck. I have my credit score went from a 644 to a 730, and the experts are still working on that. Not me. My debt got eliminated, and now because I went through a transition in life, I got more debt that they're eliminating. I already eliminated 2 credit cards just this year. And I have a DCA and a PRA, which Mr. Ivory briefly talked about, which now means my money is growing exponentially with no loss, not up and down with the stock market. And y'all, I'm about to get into these precious metals all at the same time, as my friend likes to say. So I am thankful for this service because before MWR, I didn't have a plan for my finances, like I said earlier. All I knew to do was go to work, make the check, and pay the bills. But for anybody that's ever had children or desire to have children, think about this. I have 6, count them, 6, right? If I was still living paycheck to paycheck, how was I going to leave an inheritance for them, let alone their children's children? You see, that scripture alone where it says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, that stuck out to me 3 years ago. But I didn't know what to do or how to get there to where I can leave that inheritance. But now, Mr. Ivory, with this MWR and GivBux powered by MWR and all these services that the experts provide, a done for you service, I know where I'm going. I have a plan for my money, and my dreams are now becoming reality because now I'm not focusing on my dreams to fit my income. My income's allowing my dreams to get bigger and bigger because it's growing every single day. Hey, it was a blessing to share my testimony. Mr. Coggins, thank you for putting this on today because literally, like I've been saying, this has been life-changing for me. Let's make it life-changing for everyone we know. Thank you, Mr. Ivory.
Hey, thank you, Jason. Hey, Sarah, you available to come back?
Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear us okay now?
We got you.
Awesome. Awesome. My name is Sarah Malave Murphy.
William T. Murphy.
And we're coming in to you guys from Paterson, New Jersey. You guys are doing a phenomenal job on here. You're really sharing some great details. They done told the wrong group of people about these secrets of the wealthy because we blowing the lid off this thing and exposing the secrets from the mountaintops. Thank you so much for presenting this information. Clarence, you're doing an amazing job. We're super proud of you. We thank you for what you're doing here. Mr. Ivory, you're really killing it. As far as our testimony is concerned, you want to get started with it?
Man, shoot.
Because I know how you get excited.
You know what? My excitement is that just the small amount of things that have taken place already, whereas though I am now able to have that $1,268.46 back in, I got to start saying our pockets because I've been saying it was been in my pocket but it's been in our pocket, which gave us an opportunity to buy more things, to do more things, to pay off more things. And the experts are doing that for us as we speak. And I'm just excited about all the new products, all the products that we haven't adventured in that we've been hearing about. So I'm fired up. I'm fired up, just looking forward to more and more that we're going to receive from MWR, because I truly believe when it talks about make wealth real, that's exactly what this company does. But you got to be in it to win it. That's for sure.
Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, he gets excited about saying the monthly amount that the experts have been able to save us.
I'll never forget that number. Never, ever, never, ever.
And the crazy part about it is that it was super easy to attain. Here's the thing. First, like he said, you got to be in it to win it, first of all. And secondly, all we did was upload some documents. We uploaded our Optimum cable and internet bill to the portal, and we uploaded our Sirius XM bill. Mm-hmm. And with it, and literally in under 3 days, it was actually less than 48 hours, they got back to me via email, and they said, we're going to assign somebody to work on your debt negotiation through the Bill Shredder program, which is a part of our platform with the membership. And they got back to us, and they went ahead and they said, we were able to successfully negotiate your Sirius XM bill. And they saved us $295 right there on that bill for the year alone. And then with our internet and cable bill, the crazy part is whether they were able to negotiate it or not, we were living in a townhouse, a new development area where unfortunately we couldn't leave to get in other cable and internet providers, even if we wanted to. But here, so we were stuck with them, whether we liked it or not, whether the service was good or not, So we went ahead and let them negotiate the debt, and they got back to us about that bill first, actually. And they said we were able to negotiate your debt down by over $1,400. And then we went ahead, and that was for the year, right? So right there was $295 over here, $1,400 something over there. And then we uploaded into the portal to the debt elimination portion that they show, that Mr. Ivory showed, where it shows your millionaire date and all of that. And they gave us a plan of how to pay down our debt. And by paying down our debt the way it was suggested, not utilizing any additional money outside of what we were already utilizing to pay our bills, they just said, pay it this way instead, using the same amount of money you're already paying towards your debt. We were able to get a plan that eliminated our debt, our interest, by over $15,000. So you add the $15,000, the $1,400, the $295. When you break it down, we got over $1,400 a month coming back to our household, right? And not only that, we went and started telling people, and we didn't even have a testimony yet. We just told everybody that we knew about Charles Ivory. We told everybody we knew about him building his new house. We told everybody we knew about his trust fund baby. And at that time, we didn't even know him. We just met him on Zoom. Listen, we told everybody else's story until we were able to get our own story, because we didn't act like this thing wasn't real, because the look on their faces when they saying they doing all these things
was the truth.
That was the truth. You can't make it up. So we were telling all of their stories until we got a story of our own. And the company started paying us $40 to $50 a pop for every single individual that considered getting enrolled and getting these services for their own household. And then what ended up happening, because of that, our membership became self-funded, and now we're executive directors in the organization. We make $5 a day. Listen, I'm on the phone where that text comes in. I'm sitting here, look, I'm looking at my phones. I got a couple of them, right? But I'm on the phone that the text comes in every single day saying,
guess what it does? Ding!
On my iPhone.
You gotta love the ding.
Every day at 5 o'clock.
The ding is, and the ding means that we're putting money back into your pocket. We are paying you for the efforts that you put in to MWR. Come on, man. You know what? The thing is that simplicity is the key. And I try to share this with as many people as I possibly can. But sometimes simplicity just goes right over their head. But then there are those that say, you know what, Murphy,
like Clarence.
This like Clarence. This makes sense. If I can put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4, imagine what I can do with 4 and 4. which will give me 8. 8 and 8 turns into 16, and 16 and 16 turns into 30. So before you know it,
the numbers are working in your favor, and it's a team effort.
Yeah.
And now we get paid $5 every single day at 5 o'clock. Every single day at 5 o'clock, I'm like, yes. I make sure my phone is off, right? And then boom, I hit
Yeah.
and I open it and it's like, congratulations, you just attained your executive director daily pay, and it's guaranteed money. My question to you is, right? If not this, what? Now, granted, we still work a job. Yeah, see, I got instructions. He just walked in the door, right? But in the meantime and in between time, we just showed you multiple streams of income. We showed you multiple ways to get free on this free informational session that all you're doing is sitting here listening and watching, and they're doing all the work.
The experts.
The experts are doing all the work. Share their stories. So here's the thing. The cost of our business is self-funded because we're getting $5 a day, which is $150 a month. And this is just the beginning. Just last month, the month of March, my husband and I won the monthly testimonial where corporate gave us a free membership for the month. So we didn't even have to pay for last month, for March, right? So we won the testimony, and all we did was made a video laying in bed talking about how we like when the phone goes ding.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You can't make this stuff
When
up.
are you gonna find something this phenomenal? Where so you actually have your own business, where so at the end of the year, all these restaurants you're going to, all these different things that are related to the business, at the end of the year, with Uncle Sam.
Oh, don't even hit them.
See, we can go all night with this thing. We can go all night with this thing. Don't get us started.
Look,
See,
I got receipts
here we go.
right here.
Here we go.
I got receipts right here. That's my little thing where I'm keeping my receipts. Y'all see all them real receipts in there? And what I do, because we're not at the place with the advanced strategies where we have the trust fund like Mr. Ivory, right? But we keep our receipts. We take a picture of it on the app that the company provides you. And that's, guess what? All of it got over almost $20-something thousand in receipts.
We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them.
The dog. When you see that dog right there, that's my security. Every vet bill, every bag of food, every flea, whatever, my hair, my nails, my eyelashes. I need to look good to do business. These are all tax deductions. You're spending this money anyway. Why not spend it this way?
Listen.
We gotta give them back.
We're gonna give it back. Let me
just
just drop this jewel on you before we give it back. You cannot lose with the stuff we use.
Boom.
MWR is the place to be. Boom.
And we give it back to you.
And they wanted to have audio problems. Okay, yeah, the devil tried to stop your shine, but hey, we pushed through it. That was the presentation all by itself. I love your excitement. Hey, Murphy, I love the way you got your money down to the cent. You know, you got it down to the cent. But listen, guys, and I'm really excited about the $5. See, people don't understand that $5. You know, we don't do math in public, but I'm gonna share something with you. In order for you to earn $5 residually every single day, you have to have $36,000 invested at a minimum of 5% to get what they're earning every day. 36,000. So what's easier, to raise 36,000 or to find 3 people to partner with you? And Jason said he was making 20,000. That's $144,000, ladies and gentlemen. So I ask you, is it easier to go get 144,000 invested, holding it for 5%, or find 3 people who get 3 people for a team of 12? You know, I mean, we make wealth real. MWR, make wealth real. And I'm so excited for you two and your excitement. And I'm gonna do one more quick one, because you know you shared it with somebody who shared it with somebody, and that's Mr. David Murphy, who's a relative, and And I don't know, David, if you're able, I know you're on here just to share because I think you're the new kid on the block. You just recently joined, and just kind of share with everybody, your results in such a short amount of time, if you don't mind, sir.
Well, put the old man on the spot, huh? But I'm gonna put it this way: be careful what you ask for, because you know I will go. But in any case, no, I'm
The devil trying to strike again. Trying to, you see that, Ed? You see what they
Come
trying
on, cuz. Come on, cuz. Push through, cuz.
to? This man has just joined, and he got a story to tell. You see how the devil be working? Can he push through? Can he push through?
Turn
Oh
your
my God.
video off and just come through with the mic, sir.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna end it with that. We're gonna end it with that. But ladies and gentlemen, let me open it up now. I know we got some guests on here. Um, this is the time to ask your questions and understand why we're all excited. I mean, you heard the passion in Jason Thomas' voice. He got 6 kids, guy, right? He he needed to be excited about what's happening to him and Sarah and Murphy. I thought they was gonna be like them old Baptist preachers. They was about to go on their third closing, and David was about to get started, but then the devil tried to shut him down. But this man, I tell his story, man. He came in, he came in hard, he came in running, and he got all the bonuses, the momentum bonus. He's getting paid residual income. His business is self-funded. He's growing a large team, and he's just getting started. That's the wonderful part of this whole thing. And guys, the experts doing all the work. You don't have to do anything. We understand that you're busy. We understand that life be life, and we just ask you for some help. We just want you to participate in your success by giving the experts what they need. And that's just a few documents, and let them go to work for you, and let's make wealth real, and let's do all this stuff together. So if anybody have any questions, I'm open to answer anything before I turn it back over to Mr. Coggins. This is his show here, and I'm gonna let him have the last words. But any questions? Going once, going twice. All hearts and minds are clear. Did we do a good job? Did we have a good time? All right, Mr. Clarence. Man, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this information with your people. I'm gonna bring you to the spotlight and let you have the last closing words.
Well, I want to thank everyone for showing up today. I'm truly pleased. Thank you so much, Mr. Ivory. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. Thank you so much, Sarah and Murphy, for being such excellent sponsors. When I first loaded the documents, they said I would save over like $1,911. And it gave me my millionaire date, which through the other services will come much quicker. So listen, I'll connect with the people who were invited here. I'll send you the invitation to the GivBux. We'll have an opportunity to see what you like best about the presentation and how we can move forward together. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. With that being said, I guess we could say good night to everyone and get back with the person that got you on this Zoom. They cared enough about you. Tell them thank you and they can also forward you some more information. And I'm always available if anybody want to talk one-on-one and get more clarity. So thank you again, Mr. Coggins. It's been a pleasure, hosting this for you. And it's my first time actually seeing you on face to face. So, or screen to screen, I should say. But you look good, man. I'm glad to meet you. So good night, everyone. And welcome to the team, because I know you guys are going to make a well-educated decision to partner with us. So let me be the first to say welcome to the team. Good night, everyone.
Good night.